Birdland, what's going on? I want to talk about Ryan Mountcastle. Is Ryan a centerpiece in this lineup? Is he overlooked? Or does he deserve a contract extension? Let's really dive into it and figure this out. A lot of people around baseball thought that when the Orioles moved the wall back in 2022, that specific players in the organization were really going to struggle with the power numbers. And Ryan Mountcastle was pinpointed amongst those conversations. And when you look at the stats, yes, they're true. But when you look a little deeper, it don't even matter. Ryan's strikeout numbers have consistently gone down since 2021. His walk rates, while minimal, but the walk rates have gone up. But he hasn't even played a full, healthy season since 2021 when he finished 6th in Rookie of the Year voting. 2021. 2022, he got hit in the wrist, and he spent a long time with issues with that wrist. 23, he missed a month and a half, 2 months with vertigo. Came back, and then he had a shoulder injury right before the playoffs. Again, not a fully healthy season. He missed about 50 games. Fast forward to 2024. My man's healthy now, and he is dominating. Absolutely dominating. Last year's splits, Ryan hit 337 against lefties. 337 in 142 at-bats. And he had 12 of his home runs last year. Coming on this year, he's hitting 317 against lefties, but he went from 220 righties in 2023 to now hitting 280 against righties in 2024. He's healthy again. We saw Ryan when he first came up. He was chasing a lot of bad pitches. A lot of times he got compared to Adam Jones, where he was just swinging at whatever. Him and Javi Baez, it didn't matter. They were swinging at it. It's not the case anymore. Ryan is the glue that holds the middle of this batting order together, because you're consistently getting Gunnar and Adley on. And that 3 through 5 hole that Ryan kind of flirts through, he's always getting the big hit. He's always driving the ball, and it doesn't matter where on the field. He'll drive it in the right field, he'll drive it to right center, center field, left center, left field. He don't care. He'll clear the big wall. He don't have a problem with it. I know some Yankees do, but Ryan Mountcastle doesn't. Center field, doesn't matter. Ryan had 3 of the team's top 5 longest home runs hit last year. Do you guys specifically remember the game against the A's where he had 9 RBIs too? This is the centerpiece. He's not the table setter, but he's that guy that just grinds it out. He'll go through some bad slumps. Don't get me wrong. But I think this guy is deserving of a contract extension. Remember, he was one of our top prospects coming up. He's lived through the bad years. He's made it. Now he's healthy. 27 years old, coming up for a contract. The way he hits lefties and the way that he makes the Toronto Blue Jays, he's their daddy. You gotta sign this guy. He just hits well when it matters. And the wall hasn't really hurt him. Could he probably hit 40 home runs if the wall was still there? Maybe. Would he potentially be swinging for it a lot more and not be hitting as well as he is? Likely. So the wall is not totally a bad thing for these guys. He's learned how to drive the ball to right field, right center field. And golly, when he stays on that ball and drives it to center field, good luck. He'll drive it out of there 450 effortlessly. He has such a smooth, compact swing when he's seizing the ball really good. It doesn't matter where you throw him. It doesn't matter how big the ballpark is. Ryan's going to find a hole and or put it over the fence. This is just last year. We saw when Ryan started to kind of go downhill in June before his injury with vertigo, hitting 133. Towards the end of May, he's hitting 220. Comes back in July, finally healthy, 350. What does he do in August? Follows that up with 360. Hits 7 home runs between those 2 months. He's already got 5 their first month right now. The biggest thing I want to take away from last year, runners in scoring position last year, Ryan hit 298. 298. 9 home runs, 55 RBIs, 10 walks, and 22 strikeouts. So a 1-to-2 ratio right there. That is phenomenal. And the way that the defense that he's playing, it's a no-brainer to give this guy an extension. What are you guys' thoughts? How do you view Ryan Mountcastle now, the way he's playing? but also keeping in mind the amount of prospects and good hitters that we have in the minor leagues that are going to move to first base, potentially. But Ryan, give it to him. 3 years, $30 million. 3 years, $33 million. I don't care. Make it happen. The guy needs to stick around. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know down in the comments section below. I appreciate you watching through this video so far. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Go O's.